Hello and welcome, my Sagittarius collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 7-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Pisces, waxing to full moon in Libra, March 2021. I am your reader. Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, friend of many, a Sagittarian, the Archangel of Lions, Mark Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Hey. Hi, guys. Hi. So glad to be doing these readings actually in the new moon in Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon, so that dark moon was a bit of an ass kicker. Just gonna say, intuitive clusterfuck, empathic overload, kinda a couple of days. Yeah, my blue apron, just cute guy too. My blue apron just delivered. It's nice having my door open, but I can see it's getting a little bit warmer here in New York. So yeah. Feels so much better now. Let's get down to business. Before we actually get down to business, my book, Words of Grace, is now up on Kindle. There's links in the description box. You can go review the first couple of pages. It's just delightful. I wrote it during a dark night of the soul a couple of years ago. Has helped a lot of people in its original version, which is no longer available online now that it's on Kindle. My version was Fellini, the millennial that I hired to do the Kindle version for me. It is pristine and beautiful and gorgeous. Sometimes it takes a millennial. Thank you, Dylan Martinson, wherever you are right now. And also, my career has gotten a bit of a boost since I have been monetized on Facebook. My Drawing the Circle Productions Facebook page. We're doing online events, both free and paid. Tarot parties on Monday nights, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Going to be doing some lectures, some classes, some workshops. Links in the description box, and I'm kind of thrilled about it. So let's now get down to business about you, my beloved Sagittarius asses. We are doing a 7-card draw. 1 card from 7 different decks. We've got 4 oracles, 2 tarot decks, and 1 healing system to get you the clues, tips, and hints that you need about a specific timeline. Sort of like a card a day, right? It's like, oh, what's my totem for today or whatever, right? But 7 of them, and for a 2-week period. Not a timeless reading, a very timed reading. The new moon in Pisces today, when I'm doing this reading, March 13th, Saturday, March 13th, it went new at 5:21 a.m. We're looking at the waxing, the building, the growing, the enhancing, the strengthening, the attracting phase of this to the full moon in Libra on Sunday, the 28th of March, 2:48 p.m. all times Eastern. I am in New York. All I can ask from anyone watching any of my videos is, number 1, standard YouTube readings apply. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, because you're going to probably get more information about the same situation here from a different point of view, or a different situation entirely that you need. There, what do I need reads? Need to be aware of in some way, shape, or form. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box. And please, if you can, 2 feet on the floor, right? Stay grounded here in the present moment if you can. You don't gotta. And if you will, focus on your breath along with me as I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I am contracted with my pantheons of the divine to do in this life. Nice work if you can get it. Breathe. And if you got it, here we go. We're going to start with the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue, the first of 4 oracles to hit the table. Let's do this. My angels of fire and the sign of Sagittarius, the Michaelites, element of fire, powers of the south. 1 card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the healing angel they most need to work with? This new moon in Pisces, waxing to full in Libra. Fucking rock on. The healing angel, miracles. So many ways to interpret that. Just play with the word, right? Healing and miracles, right? So miracles in your healing your ability to experience miracles. You know, there is what's this word they're giving me? There is a way of looking at this, a certain altitude, that if you're flying high enough, you can see where breath is a miracle. Now, I know it sounds a little fluffy bunny for me, and it is, but, you know, without breath, you're kind of fucked. So, you know, there is that thing of the miracle of I exhale carbon dioxide, my house plants inhale that, put out oxygen, and I don't have to, like, process that, right? Like, my liver and my pancreas have a symbiotic relationship. I don't have to go pancreas, liver, you know? like, if you think about it, just like that our planets don't crash together, there is sort of miracles in play all the time, and sometimes when we're in a healing process, we may not see that. So take that as it resonates, and Lord knows we've got 6 other cards to hit the table. That's from Archangel Michael and the Michaelites. Let's go to the Urielites. Archangel Uriel, my personal archangel, one of the 3 archangels of the North. Ariel, Uriel, Oriel. I am an Arielite because she is the Archangel of Lyons, and my name is Mark Angelo Lyons, so I'm still coping with that, apparently. Sometimes the clues are just too big to see until you're in your 50s. What can I tell you? Okay, so the Crystal Oracle, hence element of Earth, and all of that. Please take a nice deep breath. And I stare at the lemon tree that I grew over there. No, not the salon. And actually, I grew a tree from a lemon seed many, many years ago. So that beautiful color of those green leaves on that tree with the sunlight coming through it just connects me right to her. My beloved Archangel Ariel, please, 1 card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the crystal oracle that you need? What's written in the book? What's, the stone itself, their own personal experience of that, some of that, all of that, so that they can work with the healing angels of miracles this new moon in Pisces, waxing to full in Libra. Charoite, or as I like to call it, the Coochie Coochie stone. It's a long story. It's a love boat kind of story is what that is. Charoite, I've actually worked with it. It's a blue and purple stone, opaque, so it's not technically a crystal, it's a mineral. But they're not going to call it the gem, crystal, mineral, and metal oracle. It's fine. It's fine. But Charoite can, as I recall, I mean, I've worked with it in decades. I used to work in the metaphysical retail industry. Fucking nightmare. Let's get you some keywords. Acceptance, generosity, clarity, and inner vision. Acceptance, generosity, clarity, inner vision. Charoite is a highly spiritual crystal that helps awaken higher wisdom. So we are looking with the color of purple there. The color purple. Oh, I love that movie. Definitely third eye, but more crown, right? It really is that violet color, depending on the piece that you get, right? So we're looking at crown chakra stuff here, which is certainly the realm of miracles. But the crown chakra has no language. Language is formulated in the third eye. So sometimes it's just that, you get that tingly feeling in the... Do you ever have that not so fresh feeling? Do you ever get that crown chakra, like the petals of the 1,000-petal lotus starting to rustle up there? Yeah. You are being asked to accept the current events and bring your focus within. It's like, so you're kind of like, okay, that is what it is. Blessed be. Go inside. All will become clear through meditation. So there you go. Meditate with the Angel of Miracles, or on the Angel of Miracles. This is a time for reflection and contemplation, a time to allow your inner wisdom to guide you. The grace of wisdom in the crown chakra. Go read Words of Grace by Mark Angelo Lyons on Kindle. You will realize that there is nothing you need to change, and that all is as it should be. Trust, it says, exclamation point. Even through the current flow of events, even though the current flow of events is confusing, there is a divine order to the madness, and there always is. The paradox is that chaos is divine order. To humans and our linear thinking, and our Newtonian physics, right? We just call it chaos, right? But it's not. It's totally in divine order, and when you fly high enough, 8th chakra and above, you can see it like GPS. It is only through love and acceptance that divine order can be seen. Work. Just said that. You will be touched by someone's generosity in the next few days. Well, I have to say, I'm always touched by your presence, dear. Acceptance, generosity, clarity, and inner vision. AGCI. Let's see if I can remember that. If should it be needed? All right. So, Charoite. I mean, you can get chips. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, as I remember, but it's not considered a gem, right? It's definitely in that zone of mineral. Please take a nice deep breath. Get some tarot narrative. Daughters of the Moon Tarot, dedicated to the goddess of all, the mother of all, the maiden, the mother, and the crown of all. What you need to be aware of inside of yourself: heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra correspondences, your interior world, your psychological world, emotional willpower, right? Emotional power, willpower, power of choice, mental power, and spiritual power. Please take a nice deep breath. This is very calming. Please, my goddesses of fire and the sign of Sagittarius, please, one card in clarity. For the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading, who needs to work with Charoite in tandem with the healing angel of miracles. This new moon in Pisces, waxing to full in Libra. Yeah, I feel that too. What is it they most need to be aware of inside of themselves with all of this? Yeah, the witch, which is the magician archetype in Daughters of the Moon Tarot, we're really looking at an alignment inside of you. I really get that you are being used as a lightning rod, a channel of miracles. Now, the difference between being a lightning rod or a channel is whether you're aware of it or not. When you're a lightning rod, you just get hit by it. I had one of those happen on Tuesday. Man, that Neptune Sun conjunction in Pisces this past week, please. I got haunted by a vision for 24 hours and made me want to throw up. It wasn't my vision. I had to communicate it to someone and they still haven't got back to me. I'm like, bleh. Every time it orbits, I'm like, go bother them, right? But at least I am a volunteer. You know, like my vows are to my gods. I took vows many, many years ago to the gods that they could use me however they need to fulfill the divine plan. So I am a willing witch. This is why professional witch work. That's how I make my living in this world and stay sane in the process. So, you know, activate your inner witch. Now, it is the card of the magician. You could certainly meditate on any of the magician cards in any tarot and tap into the fire, earth, air, water in alignment with spirit, which is why it's so cool to call it the witch, particularly in this position for you because it is internal. It is more feminine energy than masculine. So things may be chaotic, right? Like that Charoite card said, right? Things may be chaotic, but there is divine order in all of this, and you are a part of it. You might be being used by the divine as a vessel to make something happen. Creativity, who knows? Let's see. Let's go looking, shall we? Mythic Tarot, like the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, something you need to be aware of, but this is the masculine aspect of it. Chakra correspondences, root, sacrum, solar plexus, how you navigate the physical world. Either how you look from the outside looking in on this, right? So kind of stepping outside yourself. See me is a good spell. See me. Thank you, Terry Pratchett. Or something in the external world you need to know about this. Please take a nice deep breath. I'm so in for you, Sag, as I'm into this. Breathe. I try and be into every reading, but this one's like, ooh, a mystery. A customer. Breathe. Yeah, high vibe. Now, like, this is very, like, inner, very peaceful. This feels very the opposite, but in a good way. My gods of fire and the sign of Sagittarius. There you are. Please, my beloved gods. One card in clarity. For this Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, what is it they need to know in their outside world, either how they appear from the outside looking in or some aspect of this person, place, or thing that they need to be aware of. Root, sacrum, solar plexus, chakras indicated. Dealing with Charoite. They need the Charoite to work with the healing angels of miracles. That crown chakra. There's generosity in here somewhere with that witch archetype within them, bringing something down into form from the divine consciously or unconsciously. What does this look like on the outside? This new moon in Pisces waxing to full. Shit. In Libra, you got the Knight of Cups. Do you manifest a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a lover, some interest? Someone come trotting in. And I say trotting because the Knights in the Zodiac, the Knights in the Tarot are the mutable signs in the Zodiac. Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, and their 4 different speeds. Walk, trot, canter, gallop. So someone come trotting in. On a white horse, no less. This is my Prince Charming card, but it is the sign of Pisces. So I'm going to say, whatever is miraculous here that's coming in, that you are playing a role in, whether you realize you are manifesting this or not. On the inside, you're manifesting it. Maybe that's you. Granted, you're a Sagittarius. You might have planets in Pisces. I don't think that's necessary. I think it talks about the 12th house of Pisces, that there is something intuitive here, and there is something compelling, and there is something mystical. Now, mystical and spiritual are not necessarily the same things. Everything's the divine, sure, in that real large unity consciousness picture of things. I don't know. I'm getting a different vibe here. The difference is that like a ghost can be made of spirit, like everything's spirit, but mystical involves the divine, a mystery, a journey, a path. And the Knight of Cups to me is very much a romantic card, but can represent a person, could, like I said, again, represent you. Perhaps kind of not the walk of the Virgo, the slow and steady wins the race, but the bit more playful, a bit more of an intuitive journey, yet not galloping either. I like it. 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 Let's keep going. Our first healing system and only healing system on the table here. The Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck might be helpful to have a mantra with that Charoite and the Angel of Miracles, with the Witch and really the Prince Charming card, but Pisces on the outer. Please take a nice deep breath. We're going with the Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts. Please, my beloved Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts, please, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm watching this video, receiving this reading. Should this indeed be a romantic reading, I'm sure the next two cards will help clarify that. But in the meantime, what's their perfect healing mantra that they need to work with this Charoite and the healing Angel of Miracles with this Witch power lining up inside of the Major Arcana? I feel like this isn't in a come and go kind of thing. They're in this phase for a bit, for a waxing moon. It is the first sign. The Magician is technically the first card in the Major Arcana. The 0 is a 0. It has no numeration. And with that Knight of Cups on the outside, whether that's them trotting towards someone or someone trotting toward them, my beloved, what is their perfect healing mantra they need? This new moon in Pisces waxing to full in Libra, March 2021. Soothing impatience. There is nothing to do but wait. Now, you know, my grandma used to say that to me, and it used to piss me off, even at age 5. But I gotta tell you, as a healing mantra, you might be waiting for this thing to drop into physical form. Now, it doesn't say whether or not that's romantic. Very few cards in this deck do, because it's about the evolution of the soul, not getting what you want. Really, the law of attraction is a thing, but it's not about getting what you want. It's about getting what the soul requires to grow and heal and become the best that it can be and fulfill its role in the divine plan according to the golden timeline. And that doesn't happen all at once. Soothing impatience. I have used this mantra so often with things as simple as waiting for things to upload. Right? Waiting for it's nothing to do but wait. It's nothing to do but wait. There's nothing to do but wait. There's nothing to do but wait. Let me read it from the book. It's a good mantra. Easy to memorize too, because you've heard it 10 billion times. Honey, there's nothing to do but wait. Right? You can't push the river. Soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. When impatience is soothed, each perceivable barrier becomes an opportunity to be more aligned with your soul by slowing down. That's what this is. This is definitely a card of at least elemental alignment, if not chakric alignment with the ego, the personality, and the soul. In the soothing of impatience, you no longer see moments of pause or delay as conspiring against you. And boy, do I ever. That's how I know I need a break. Instead, you realize they are giving you time for inner reflection where life's deepest meaning can be uncovered, even in the most ordinary of circumstances. Now, hit the pause button there. Not literally on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. But really, when you're going through something like that and you are frustrated and you're fighting time, right? You're fighting the clock. and you rest and you allow whatever emotions to arise, frustration, irritation, impatience, right? Maybe even worry, right? Worry, fear, right? The timing of things. God, fuck, I hope it could move. I hope that check clears in time for me to blah, 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 right? But there's nothing to do but wait. You allow those emotions to come up, and then sometimes you see exactly that. Life's deepest meaning uncovered in the most ordinary of circumstances. Like sometimes the meaning is, we've got you. We love you. We always do. We always have. This isn't happening to you. This is happening for you. This mantra is ideal for becoming more grounded, easing frustrations, and releasing blame. Yeah, yourself, others. Just say, no, it's just a timing thing. I mean, must we blame everything on astrology? I don't think astrology is a decent scapegoat because it's so open to interpretation depending on, you know, all sorts of different variables. Yeah. Soothing and patient. It's nothing to do but wait. Let's move into, because there is this romantic note on there. I mean, come on. It's a witch and Prince Charming. Like, just to look at that card, purely the art of it, right? One day a witch was brewing at her cauldron and Prince Charming crossed her path. It's very ABC's Once Upon a Time. Please take a nice deep breath. Loved Regina. Please. Higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, through the whispers of love, oracle, please, one card in clarity. For the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading, please, what is the piece of information, inspiration, or insight they need in tandem with this Charoite that they need, with the Angel of Miracles, Witch on the inner, Knight of Cups, Pisces energy on the outer, soothing impatience, because there's nothing to do but wait. So what is your message to them? This new moon in Pisces waxing to full in Libra. March 2021, honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Look, if we haven't learned anything as of late, pick your number of years. I think just 2020 and 2021 are enough, but if you want to go back further than that, then fine. Yeah, honesty isn't easy. Honesty is not easy. It's the balance of speaking truth with compassion, right? So this isn't just to be a loving person. It is important that we speak truth and in a loving manner. And I feel like you have the ability to do that, but isn't that very much the miracle? You know, the throat chakra is really considered a miracle chakra in well, at least in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, as I read it, the translation that I read it through with the Ashaya monks, brilliant work. Saying that, yes, as your throat chakra Visthuta, I think that is, Sanskrit, dead language and not my first, as it's purified, what you speak becomes true. Not out of some magical, necessarily, you know, unearthly power, but it's divine will. You've aligned your will with divine will. So it is sort of like an intuitive response. You just speak what's going to happen. It's not like you speak it and then it happens. This is not bewitched. This is not charmed. Unfortunately, I'm good with a rhyming couplet and come up with them like that. So obviously there's something here about speaking truth in a loving manner, which you have to admit is so honorable and such a turn on. Look, Prince Charmings are left, right, and center, regardless of gender. But can they be liars? Sure. Can they tell you what you want to hear because they know perhaps intuitively what you want to hear? Absolutely. And we need those dark nights. Maybe not of our soul, but for the weekend, right? To teach us what we need to learn, to really trust and value. But there's a miracle at play here. This could be a comeback around from a romantic interest coming into your life that you're going to need to speak honestly, right? To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Well, it's a good thing we got one more card down. I get the soothing impatience, though. You might not be ready to do this. Maybe they're coming in to do just that. Maybe it's mutual. Let's ask the Lover's Oracle. Tony Carmine Salerno, twice in one reading. I love his work. It's a heart-shaped deck, which should come with a heart-shaped box. Nirvana. Take a nice deep breath, please. Last card down, my pantheons of love consisting of the angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters of loves, and again, the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the lover's oracle message you have for this Sagittarian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video? Receiving this reading with soothing impatience, honesty is essential, the Pisces card, the witch, Charoite, and the healing angel of miracles on the table. Please put this all together. What is this all about, my collective pantheons of the divine, for this beloved Sagittarian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus? I'm watching this video, receiving this reading for this new moon in Pisces, waxing to full in Libra, March 2021. Embrace. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Do you got a grail quest going on? You want them to find your grail with their lance, however that may play itself out, or vice versa. Well, I think that tells us something. Does this scream romantic, sexual? No. Is it implied? Oh, yes, I think. Because if this was about family, I mean, yeah, sure. Our families, our friends can make us impatient, work, stuff like that. But there is such a high vibe here with this Charoite card and the healing angel of miracles, which ain't no joke. Let me put it together in a prayer. They're saying you could do these one at a time or do them all at once. And for time's sake, please take a nice deep breath. My collective pantheons of angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, and the ascended masters. The ascended masters and the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. Please may the Sagittarian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, be blessed with all that they need this new moon to full moon next in March, that they may really get the honesty that is essential for them to speak and receive truth in a loving manner while they embrace each other, finding the missing pieces of their story, of their history, of their lessons, of their love, of their heart for each other, working with Charoite, that clarity, that generosity, that high chakra expansiveness, working with the angel of miracles, perhaps to transform some lead into gold. For an ancient love has become a present hate, a miracle has happened. May not be the case in this situation for everybody, as this Pisces in the outer absolutely connects to this alignment on the inner, bringing something miraculous into form, being a channel of miracles, a channel of grace, a channel of love, and perhaps even a channel of true love for their well-being and for the well-being of all, while they soothe their impatience, understanding that there's nothing to do but wait right now for their well-being and for the well-being of all. May it be so, and so mote it be. And so it is. I think this is a sexual romantic thing. I think there is somebody trotting toward you, or you are trotting toward, particularly if you're cross-watching. So there you have it, my Sagittarius asses. If you liked it, like it. Thumbs up. You want more, subscribe. You hit that little notification bell if you want to know when I'm posting, because I'm putting out at least one thing a day, either myself or one of my collaborators. We're building the channel. Nancy Antonucci's stuff is just exquisite. You want to check out her stuff on my channel. As well as we've got a choreographer that I am bringing onto the channel to share some of her work with us as well, ones that are in alignment with Drawing the Circle Productions mission statement, bringing people together with spirit, as well as go check out my ebook. It's really good. And if you're on Facebook and you want to check out my Facebook page, Angelo Lyons Mal for short is the Facebook group. Drawing the Circle Productions is the Facebook page. Go check that out. Linkies in the description box below, my darlings. Otherwise, wishing you, what a great read. Wishing you all the very best and the very blessed of this new moon in Pisces, waxing to full in Libra, my darlings. Hail. Farewell. And blessed be.